Hey everyone, Musical here, and I'm pretty sure you guys saw the title slash thumbnail, and yeah, today it's a reaction video, and sadly, I do not have my wonderful best buddy Lakai here for the reaction video, as he usually is, because our schedules just wouldn't align because we both have our own stuff, but alas, I am here by myself, by my lonesome, but still I had to give you this reaction video to this amazing single. A DPR IAN just dropped 2 days ago as I'm filming this. I didn't have time to react to it sooner, but if I could've, I would've. But alas, we are here now, and as they say, better late than never. So today we are reacting to DPR IAN's new music video slash single, The Show, which is, I'm pretty sure, a part of his upcoming album, which he has not name dropped, nor has he given us much of anything to go on in terms of figuring out what it might possibly be. So just for a little background knowledge, DPR IAN is an artist and part of slash owner, I'm not sure how things are right now, of the label DPR slash Dream Perfect Regime, and their fandom name is Dreamers, and I am a very devoted dreamer myself. Anyways, he has a lot of lore, a lot of history, and one of those things that he centers his music slash artistry around is the fact that he has BPD, or bipolar disorder, alongside DID, dissociative identity disorder, I'm pretty sure is what it stands for, but do correct me if I am wrong at any point throughout this video. And he centers his music around this fact because, you know, it's something that is a huge important part of him, and essentially he has this whole like storyline going on. He tries to put what he feels, what he experiences into his art slash music videos, and I have been a fan of him for so long, since he first dropped Ballroom Extravaganza from his second album as a single. So it might not be long, but it feels like it's been forever since I first became a fan of him. But yeah, I mean, when I first saw that he dropped this, or that he announced that he was gonna drop it, I was absolutely ecstatic. You cannot understand how ecstatic I was. I could not wait to watch this music video, and I am admittedly a little late, but alas, I am here. So without further ado, I think that's all I have to say. I am 2 days late. I think I already mentioned that, but once again, I am 2 days late, and yeah, I mean, let's not delay this any further. Let's just get straight on into it. Alright, so here we are on the Dream Perfect Regime YouTube channel, which is where he uploaded his music video, and it is right here, DPR IAN, The Show, and it already has 835,000 views. So yes, I am a little late to the party, but we already went over that, and yeah, so let's get straight on into it. I'm super excited. Make sure captions are on, and it is at full resolution. Alright, okay, I'm sorry I'm delaying this a little bit more, but one of his main things is the fact that he is an amazing, absolutely amazing cinematographer. He directs a lot of his stuff, I'm pretty sure. He edits a lot of his stuff, you know, anything that has to do with the creative process, he is most likely, in one way or another, involved in it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys will see that his music video will indeed speak for itself, because as far as I'm aware, they are all absolutely insanely beautiful. So, anyways, I'm sorry, let's get straight on into it. There is a place where I often go, not to disappear, but to search deep below, where the past returns to burn my soul. Ooh, that's a little fast. Where the past returns to burn my soul, and each time I turn that fire into something whole. Where the past returns to burn my soul, and each time I turn that fire into something whole. So it's like doing the most with what you have. What I go through, most will never know. Once again, probably his DID and BPD. Alright, I'm gonna stop pausing it now. Just one straight, complete listen through without me talking is what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna rewatch it again, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on certain parts of the video. But I don't really mind, as long as I make it back. As long as you make it back to the show. Ooh.
saw you as I walked in through the side to a room full of actors all getting high, and I had my heart broken just the other night. And now I just tell myself you're the only one that kept me safe. 'Cause loving you was way too deep for me. Held on too long just so you can see the flowers withered as you went by. So shoot the bullet again. I swear the gods could have left you with me. I swear they don't get you like me. And I was just hoping that you would get back into my car. But where did you go? I'm just a mess today. I wish they would have left you with me. I swear they don't get you like me. And I was just holding you in the backseat of my car. So where did you go? Get ready for the show, yeah. You don't even know just where the angels go. Get ready for the show, yeah. You don't even know just where the angels go. Get ready for the show. 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 Why don't you step inside and lose yourself in awe? Your self-reflection in the mirror with your lipstick to the show. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this. Oh, you just stay for the show. Just stay for the show. Why don't you just stay for the show? Just stay for the show. Show.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, that was absolute. Oh, wait. There's still more. Was that a different song? I think that might have been a different song. I would say it's the exact same song that we just heard, but I don't know how true that is because I don't know this song that well. Hey, but that could have been a teaser to the next single or maybe the first song on the album. I don't know. This is just speculation on my part, but my god, was that absolutely insane. It was absolutely insane. Visuals alone. Okay, let's talk visuals first. Let's split this up into visuals, music, and vocals. Okay, hold up. Okay, let me full screen myself for this. Oh my god. Okay, first off, visual aspect. Absolute cinema. It was the most beautiful color graded piece of art I have ever seen. I've seen amazing color grading. I like doing color grading myself. That's probably one of my favorite parts of editing videos. Doing the color grading is always fun for me, but man, just the whole video, it was like black, red, yellow, this like yellowish white or white. Did I say that? Okay, restart. Yellow, white, red, or black. And it was just such a beautiful color scheme that felt royal in a sense, or like that screamed class, you know? It was, I don't know, it was just so visually appealing to see all these colors and only those colors, if you get what I'm saying, or like variations of those colors, you know? It was just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then of course there is the actual like editing visual aspect. The fire at the beginning was such a perfect opener because I feel like it's a callback to his previous music video being it's very reminiscent to Limbo, another one of his music videos that you should definitely go check out. But it felt like that, you know? And the red hair suits him amazingly. Like, I cannot stress that enough. It suits him way more than you'd think, or I don't know, way more than I'd think, I'd say. Of course, he looks amazing. Makeup is amazing. His hair, I already said it's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I mean, just the whole cinematography of it, the choreographies were absolutely amazing. You know, the ladies dancing with their big old puffy dresses looked phenomenal. The guys at the end, you could tell they had a little bit of choreography going on, you know, when he was just kind of vibing out. And then it just had a lot of cinematography, a lot of wallpaperable moments, I like to say, you know, where it's like you can just take a still shot of any part of the music video and you could probably make it into a pretty cool wallpaper, or at least like a 2-second clip, I want to say, and make that into a wallpaper. That was basically the whole music video, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, the editing was insane. As I said, the color grading was my favorite part. Yeah, the whole music video was just visually appealing, and I feel like that's really important. And now let's move on to the music aspect. What was going on with the instruments? Because they were absolutely amazing. You know, you had that drum going on throughout the whole song. You had the guitar, you know, of course, it feels like a very rock inspired song, which is what he did say he would do. So it's not really that big of a surprise, but just like how it's not a surprise, it is not bad in any sense. It is amazing. I feel like rock, especially this specific genre of rock that it feels like he went with, is very simple, I want to say, but I don't mean that in any negative connotation whatsoever. You know, you have your guitar riffs or guitar chords throughout the whole song, and then you of course have the drum just drumming, you know. And man, let's talk about the vocals, because those vocals were absolutely insane. One of my favorite things about DPR IAN is the rawness and the power and the emotion that he puts into every note that he hits, every lyric, you know, you can just tell he's singing that from the heart type thing. That is one of my favorite things about DPR IAN. And yeah, I think honestly this video deserves another watch through, because man, and this time I will be talking through it, so if that's not your cup of tea, do be warned. But anyways, let's take it all the way back. The show where the past returns to burn my soul again. But I don't really mind, as long as you make it back, as in the viewer, maybe, to the show. Or maybe it's Midel talking to Ian or something. Who knows? Also, do correct me if I'm wrong. She does and doesn't. Honestly, I'm not too big on DPR. No, I don't think that's her. Yeah, never mind. I was about to say that I've listened to a couple of DPR artists stuff just because he's part of DPR. I'm not big on it. I'm not a big techno club music type of just instrumental guy, but she looks kind of, I'm pretty sure it's the blonde hair that's throwing me off, but she looks kind of reminiscent of the woman from DPR Arctic's Mirror Ball music video. If it is, then that's crazy. If it isn't, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know, it just threw me for a loop there. That piano, that's fire. And he's smoking. Not smoking, but like literally smoking.
Saw you as I walked in through the side.
I love the voice effect that he does there. That voice effect that he put on him on his singing.
I had my heart broken just the other night, and now I just tell myself you're the only one that kept me safe. 'Cause loving you was way too deep for me. Held on too long just so you can see the flowers withered as you went by.
This choreography is what I'm talking about. This choreography is exactly what I'm talking about. It just looks absolutely stunning. Like, you know. my god, bro, he can sing. All right. Also, I didn't mention this earlier, but like in this beginning area, do correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's the same area as his Welcome to the Show. Literally, like from his first album, Welcome to the Show, I think that's the same area, no? Do correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like it. Maybe that's just me being ignorant about how all theaters somewhat look the same. Anyways, where were we? Here. That part's funny. Also, I know how much symbolism he puts into his music videos, so I'm trying to not overthink everything, but everything seems to have significance to it. What that significance is, I have no clue. I have no clue, but let's keep it rolling. This part is fire. So funky, bro. See, even he knows that he's vibing.
I have like an idea, just why don't you step inside and lose yourself in awe? You sell perfection in the mirror with your lipstick to the show. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this.
Wait. I just realized. Is that a teaser?
Oh, you got this.
Ooh, some obsessions feel like destiny, and I think that's him. Or it might not be, but it might be. What does it say? The greatest something.
Oh, you got this. Oh, you just stay for the show. Just stay for the show. Why don't you just stay for the show? Just stay for the show.
Man, even second watch through was absolutely insane. My god. And then we have this little sneak peek at the end. I don't think there's much to it. I mean, he's just walking down the aisles once again, with a song playing in the background very, very, very quietly. And I think it might be a teaser for an upcoming song, but I can't say for sure. I don't know this song that well. It might be like a certain section from this song, but he also has done it before where he adds little sneak peeks at the end of his music video towards the next song, so who knows. But yeah, I mean, wow, absolute masterpiece, not only from the visual aspect but also just the song in general. Obviously he's a music artist, but he's also an artist in terms of music video, and that's what I love about him. He never misses in any sense of the word. And I mean, I waited for two-ish years since he released Dear Insanity, right? That sounds about right. Yeah, because I was a senior in high school when he released Dear Insanity. I remember I was one of the few that got the CD early, because there was an incident where I think they shipped a little bit early and some people got their CDs early, and I was one of them, and I was absolutely stoked. But I did wait until the full release of the album to actually listen to it. So I don't know, what can I say? I live with integrity. I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, it's been a while since he released music, and I also did go to the Dream Reborn tour, and it was absolutely insane. And I am hoping, manifesting, I know tour is difficult for the artists, but I am so manifesting another tour. Like, if it's not possible, it's not possible, and I'm fine with that. But if he's releasing a new album and he can go on tour, I would love to attend his tour once again. 2 tours in a row would be a dream, absolutely a dream. But yeah, I mean, as I said previously, I know how much symbolism he puts into every little detail of his music videos, and I know there are some insane detective dreamers out there. And obviously the video has only been out 2 days, but But if there's anything that you guys could possibly provide to make me understand the music video better or help me put the pieces together on where this lies in the storyline, because I know he has somewhat of a semblance of a storyline going on, and a lot of the dreamers have a somewhat idea of how it might possibly go, at least in some areas, I would love to know, because I've watched a couple of those videos where it explains like the whole DPR storyline and all that, and it's something that I am very interested in. So if you guys have anything, do leave a comment in the comments down below, because I will be looking at some deep dives into this music video. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about all I have to personally say. It was a very short reaction, and I might have not provided much, but it is nonetheless a genuine reaction to this beautiful piece of art that DPR IAN has made. So yeah, I think that's about all I can provide. And as I said, if you guys have anything, even if it's like a red herring or something and it's not completely true, even if it's just like theorizing, I would love to know in the comments down below. But yeah, I mean, if you don't know DPR IAN, I suggest you check out some of his stuff because it is absolutely amazing and he puts a lot of hard work into it, I'm sure. But yeah, I think that's about it. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, do consider leaving a like, subscribing, and ringing that notification bell for when I do react to the full album when it releases. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, have a nice one and I love you all. Bye bye.